I am a dirty, filthy fur wearer. I am a teen Cruella de Vil, and I've got to pay!
What's the M stand for?
M is for murder, Keisha. Gotta catch them while they're young.
Kids, before we say goodbye to our special Tiny Tots guest, let's all wish her well on her trip to Washington next week, where she'll be honored as Student Activist of the Year. All right, now we have time for one final question before nap time.
Lily, what are the qualifications to become a badass animal rights lady like yourself?
Thanks for asking, Keisha. Just be very tough and obnoxiously strident. That is the only way to make it as an activist. Take, for example, my work with Echo Lobster Relief. It all began one afternoon a year ago when I was blinded by a heinous injustice. I had stopped by a restaurant called Croutons to suggest a savory alternative menu for National Sprouts Day when I first spied the prisoner of my heart, Lil Eddie, the lobster. How long has this poor creature been cooped inside this plexiglass prison?
5 years. No one want. He got the bum right claw. This lobster is a gimp.
How much to buy him and set him free in his natural Maine waters?
For you, girl with hair the color of mud, $5,000.
What? That's highway robbery.
Lobster gimp drain money from Caesar Croutons. I built the aquarium. I paid for the lobster poop filter. And all for what? The star of my seafood buffet is a washout. You want? You pay what I paid. Good day, mud hair.
Don't worry, little Eddie. I will set you free if it is the last thing I do.
Ocean in the ocean. And they're both broke.
Lobsters have claws and a tough shell. Tougher than my grandmama's elbows. Can't they fend for themselves?
Well, you know, kids, it's funny how sometimes creatures with the hardest exteriors have the softest insides. Lobsters are like that. Inside their tough shell is a nervous system 10 times as sensitive as a human being's. When lobsters are cruelly boiled alive, their supersonic screams of pain are so gut-wrenching that dogs within a 1-mile radius will often begin whimpering.
Lord, will little Eddie be boiled alive?
I am proud to say, no. I have purchased Lil Eddie and will be going to Croutons this very evening to express mail him back to his lobster family in Maine. Hi, Herb!
Once or twice, what lasts the longest in this life? Character or rock hard fights? In the end, do you believe that beauty lies in what you see? 'Cause if you do, then baby, you've been deceived. Well, me and baby hate supermodels. It's just that I'm tired of being compared.
Well, my biolings, as always, this year's crop of term papers on my fave topic, natural selection, has brought a tear to my eye. First, I cried because after reading most of your numbing prose, it was obvious we need to have a bake sale so this school's special ed program can be expanded. Then I came upon a report so miraculous, it turned my tears of sorrow into joyous saline. Ms. McQueen, impressive as always. As you know, I'm a fan of leather. Congrats.
Thank you.
Oh, and McPherson. Just a hint, Polly Pigpen. Don't use your schoolwork as a napkin.
That's not good. Shrimp?
An F? This is an outrage.
A 10-page single-spaced diatribe entitled Mary Cherry Must Die, while amusing, just gets you a big old case of the flunks. Cherry, get off that phone.
No.
Everybody else, eyes on my handout on the origin of blackheads.
Well, guess who that was, Lil Lily? Caesar Croutons himself. He's got a new lobster coming in today. Its destination, my gullet.
You wouldn't dare, Mary Cherry.
There's not a crustacean safe in this state from our retribution-seeking mandibles. Lil Eddie's successor, his sister, Lil Babe, is mine. And soon she too will be swimming in my potent stomach acid. In short, Lil Lily, eat me!
Believe me, if I I wasn't a vegetarian, Mary Cherry, I would. Oh, please! Ice chips!
Wait, you are admitting to me that the only reason Brooke got a higher grade on our natural selection reports is because her paper was packaged better?
Are you taping me?
No.
In that case, yes, I admit it.
That's what I suspected. That is not
Fair. Miss McPherson, let's review the definition of natural selection,
Natural selection is about survival of the fittest.
No, it's about survival of the prettiest, and Miss McQueen's presentation fit right into that theory. At one point, I sat on her leather-encased report and pretended I was driving a Lexus.
Miss Glass, I worked for 2 weeks on that paper. I needed an A to raise my GPA, and I know my paper was good.
Don't get tough with me, miss. That's not how we survive in bio. Incidentally, how about those highlights of Miss McQueen's, Stunning. While we're on the topic of hair, Miss McRat's Nest, may I tell you that the messy braids and the drab coffee color you've been sporting on your noggin this year not only detract from your looks, but might force me to knock your current B grade down to a C.
That is just wrong.
No, that's natural selection.
Principal Hall, you wanted to see me?
Oh, yes. Come in, Harrison. Meet Kennedy High's new foreign exchange student, Exquisite Wu. Exquisite? This is Harrison John.
你好，美国人 Harrison John.
你好，东风南美。
Harrison, sit down, please. In reviewing your file, I feel here that your father worked overseas in China?
Yeah, I was raised in Beijing till I was 4. He ran a Radio Shack there.
Harrison, I need a translator. Somebody to take her and introduce her to our students and to help her adapt to our craven American culture. Are you game?
我站我们。
搞清楚，小白脸，你不是我的类型。
Baby blonde, beach blonde, platinum blonde.
Sam? Why are you going blonde?
Because I'm worth it.
Okay, she is definitely having a breakdown.
Yeah, there's a bad case of that going around.
I like the way you look.
Miss Glass doesn't. She just told me to get a better grade, I should lighten my hair. Brunettes are second-class citizens. By dyeing my hair, I'm gonna prove that Brooke McQueen wins at everything only because of her golden tresses. Her power is strictly presentational.
Wait, what does she win?
Better grades, boyfriends. She gets more meat. Bio isn't the only place I suffer from my brownness. No, mealtime rolls around, and Brooke always gets the bigger pork chop. Miss Glass is right. Natural selection is about survival of the prettiest. Brooke and Mike's blonde hair, I swear to God, it practically vibrates under that track lighting. Next to them, I am a shadow in the shadows. Blonde hair serves as an unfair magnet, attracting attention, confusing the populace from what really matters. My mother, my own flesh and blood, gives up the better meat every night to those blondes. Her subconscious hoodwinked like the rest of society. I deserve to taste the big meat of life. I am not going to let my faulty DNA determine my destiny.
Sammy, you're right. Looking back, it all makes perfect sense.
Not hair! Shut your mouth. You disturb all my good customers.
Caesar Crouton, how could you let this happen? I paid in cash $5,000 for Lil Eddie!
Oh, sorry, I forget. Pretty Lady Mary Cherry make a good offer, confusing Caesar.
How much did she pay?
$5, which is $4 too much for this stringy camp.
So pretty like the sun.
In the moment, I thought it was Lil Eddie's death that pushed me to the brink of sanity. If I was blonde, I could have saved Lil Eddie's life.
Yes. This whole theory about blonde brainwashing / superiority makes sense. I mean, think about it. Who are the two biggest sex icons of the past century? Marilyn and Madonna, both of whom only achieved success after changing their hair color from mousy brown, like mine, to platinum, like Nicole. In this culture, blonde equals sex, and sex equals power. And at this school, Nicole has them both in spades.
This is a day for it, no matter what they say. So if you're up for it, just do it anyway. 'Cause nothing else will do. Just
Maybe if I went blonde and created an unnatural spotlight, I'd attract the power too. I'd be popular. Popular.
If I go blonde, I know I'll get a better grade in Miss Glass's class. And I know I'll get more meat.
I lost my $5,000 Lil Eddie money to pay for damages I caused in croutons. If I go blonde, I bet I can get Lil Babe for next to nothing.
If I go blonde, maybe nobody will pick on me, and then I'll have the power. Like Madonna.
I hope you guys don't mind me inviting an exchange student to lunch. I think she's the sweetest, prettiest girl I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, good luck, bro.
Well, that was sarcastic, which I enjoy.
What are you implying by that tone, Josh?
What he's implying is, SD, don't get your hopes up because she's mine for the taking.
I wasn't implying you shouldn't go for it if you want.
Whatever. She'll go for you like every girl does.
Well, not every girl, right?
Oh, you slay me, Brooke, really.
Lover squirrel, take 152, and action.
Yeah, I admit it. I've been thinking about asking Exquisite out, and yes, I think my looks could help. But Brooke, you use your looks to get stuff all the time. I've seen you do it. At least I'm being honest.
That's natural selection. I mean, look, everybody gets A's if you're blonde. Come on now, moving on.
Hey, everybody. This is Exquisite Woo.
Let's keep one thing straight, China girl. The only thing exquisite at this school is my ass. Enough already. Let's get this over with. Harrison, Geek Boy Translator, would you ask Exquisite Woohoo over here if she'd like to go out with Josh?
你愿意跟 Josh 约会？
对不起，我比较想跟他约会。我觉得他的心跟他的腰会一样大。
Really? She politely declines the invitation. She said she'd actually like to go out with Sugar here. Said she senses Big Sugar's heart as big as his waist. She's intrigued.
Oh my God, girls, look.
Okay, what's up with the Jean Harlow heads?
Nothing, Brooke. Just proving a point.
That going blonde makes you sallow and even more unattractive? Point proven.
No, we're proving that we can take your power, your men, your grades, and your lobsters by simply matching your Horace hair color.
Our popularity is not based on looks. Okay, we happen to have good personalities.
We could turn our hair that hideous shade of early Barbara Streisand brown and we'd still rule this school. Because we're witty, we're smart, and we've got asses that rock.
Prove it.
Fine, we will. And to sweeten the bet, we're going to add this touch of NutraSweet. If as Browns we still rule the school on Friday, then you unpopular hags have to get mohawks.
And if we have the power on Friday as the blondes, and you Browns lose your social footing, then you have to get the mohawks.
Done. You know, even with hair the color of dung, I still look hot.
And even with hair the color of dung, I'm still the same person on the inside.
Hello, gorgeous. Oh my God, y'all. With my newly brown tresses, I feel and look shockingly like the talented Miss Barbara Streisand in her funny girl face. Yeah, I'm a cheerleader, but what I really want to do is direct.
I'm the greatest star who ever...
Maybe we're a little different brown, and possibly Barbara possessed, but we're still us. Put us in dark or light meat boxes at KFC and the crowds would nibble us to the bone on an equal scale. Now, we're gonna go out into those halls that we own and be worshipped per usual as the goddesses we are.
今天晚上这场保龄球赛一定会很精彩。
Do you have any idea what she's saying?
Not a clue. I like that we have to communicate with our souls. Sam, you don't know how lucky I am to have a girl like her. I think I'm falling in love.
Oh, good for you, SD. Couldn't happen to a more deserving guy.
By the way, I like your blonde hair.
Thank you.
It looks silky to the touch. May I?
Yeah.
So, what do you think? I look like Jim Jarmusch, don't I?
No, you look fine. I mean, you look fine. Why did...
Did I do this? What do you think?
Solidarity, duh.
All right, I gotta get to class. Catch you later.
Hold your head high, girls. We own this school, Venus Browns.
Oh my God, yo, they're dissing us! They don't see anymore. Are they recognizing us?
I loved you in Yentl.
Oh my God. We're gonna have to get mohawks. I'm freaking finished. I'm losing my blondness. I've lost my power. Y'all, the only thing that could possibly bolster my black and brunette spirits at this time of crisis is to make Lil Lily wait by eating Lil Babe. Let's go to croutons. Forget about croutons. Where's my Oscar for the Prince of Tones? Where have I gone?
I'm so glad that there's at least one person who hasn't been corrupted by the rules of Western natural selection. Exquisite and I are both firm believers in looking beyond a person's shell.
You know, you look okay as a blonde.
Shut up.
What?
Look up, Nick. As soon as you get a little warm lobster in you, you'll see the world from a whole different perspective. I promise. How much pay for that lobster, elf?
$3, Mary Cherry. And Caesar threw in an ambrosia salad to boot. Looks like someone's power base is slipping, Brownie.
Caesar croutons, I will pay for Lil Babe $1 million.
Your performance in Nuts gives Caesar croutons nightmares to this very day. Your money no good here, Barbara Streisand.
Caesar, it's me. It's Mary Cherry. Remember?
Oh, okay. You hand me over $1 million and you get to eat Gimp Lobster, sister.
Wait, that's not fair. We are doing an experiment on natural selection. You cannot buy victories.
Okay, Lily's got a point. And you guys, come on. We can win without financial bribery.
Hun, update for you. As brunettes, our only power is money.
Girls, you do experiment about natural selection. Caesar has an idea on how to prove true superiority.
Disco bowling? You want us to prove our natural selection superiority through disco bowling?
Yes, and the winning disco ball team gets Little Babe instead of a trophy.
No, I am not down with this. I went blonde. You sold me Lil Babe for next to nothing. My point has been proven, so I'm just gonna take Lil Babe.
No, you won't. Caesar owns All-Star Bowl. It's teetering on bankruptcy. Fickle teens no show up. It needs publicity. You bowl for Little Babe, or Little Babe will rest in peace in Barbara Streisand's stomach.
It's really true what they say. I really am having more fun.
Jane, why did you color your hair?
Oh, well, I just wanted to change. Brooke, Sam did it, and she looks so spunky. I thought, what the hell? And I like it. I mean, I feel
liberated, freed from the shackles of dour intellectualism, dumb as a box of rocks.
Yes.
Dad, what is up with the do?
What? Oh, my hair. I just thought I would try to live life from a Latin perspective. Okay, I dyed my hair. I'm up for a promotion at work against a 25-year-old, and this morning I found my first gray hair. And I just thought that masking my age would even the playing field, that's all.
Brooke, about tomorrow's bowl-off.
You guys are bowling?
Are you aware that Carmen, the blonde, sexy, powerful Carmen, was captain of her junior high bowling team?
Oh, I almost forgot the chops.
Carmen has bowling experience? Well, that's great, because we're gonna have to get freaking mohawks!
Hold up, Nick. I will not accept the fact that being blonde automatically makes it smooth sailing for a person.
Brooke, yeah, hi. You yourself told us that Spam as a blonde got the bigger chunk last night. Now we are losing it on every level, okay? Just face it.
Wait, that's it. It just all came rushing back to me. I know just the semi-pro bowler that can save us.
Absolutely not. Ladies, there is no way in hell I would ever cross the student-teacher fraternization line. I'm too smart to become Pamela Smart.
Well, all right then. Thank you, sir.
Oh, just one more thing, Miss Glass.
What, Cherry?
When we lose the bet, the dreadful Lil Lily won't just stop at lobster salvation. Oh, no. Croutons will become horrifyingly shellfish-free. Your weekly feasting on croutons' delicious frutta della mare platter will be but a memory. Just thought you should know.
Girls! Wait a minute. Count me in.
God, Lil Babe's gonna die because of my atrocious bowling. Help.
All right, here's the problem with your bowling. You're just too rigid. Return.
That's the trait that informs my activism and my personality.
Yeah, but in the world of competitive bowling, that doesn't work. Look, bowling is about vulnerability. It's the only way to win. You just gotta let go. Here. Now remember, the ball can't soar if you don't.
Okay. Let go. Be vulnerable. Oh my God. Lil Babe's gonna die. Man.
We'll work on that. FYI, Lil Lily, vis-a-vis our upcoming bowling competition, we now have muscle behind our balls, Tiny Dancer. Miss Glass, who also despises you, has agreed to bowl for the Browns. And so is Sugar Daddy, whose DNA is tainted with white trash bowling prowess. You'll never save Lil Babe now. She's mine.
Okay, look.
Shut up, suffragette. Since most of you flunked your reports on natural selection, I've decided to earn points in heaven by allowing all of you another try on the same topic.
Switch to decaf, Brooke. Or are you a buzz about finding out your new naturally selected grade?
Oh, Sam, I would jump at the chance to go from an A to an A+. I pulled an all-nighter last night. I didn't even get a chance to get it gussied up in a special binder from Kinko's. Not that I needed it that thorough.
Disappointed in you, McQueen.
A D?
Or should I say McBrown? Brilliant work, McPherson. Enjoyed it.
Miss Glass, may I point something out to you, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Even though my presentation is stunning, these pages are blank. I didn't have time to do the report because I was too busy blowing my hair straight.
Oh, missed that. Enjoy the A.
Oh, blondes do have more fun. I think it's appalling the way Exquisite flirts with you.
What? She doesn't like me at all.
Yeah, but you do, don't you?
Wait, let's say Exquisite and I did have a love connection. Wouldn't you be happy for me? Didn't you just tell me yesterday, Sammy, that you admired Exquisite's ability to look beyond appearances?
Yeah, see you bowling.
你的头发很有异国情调。
Man, I can't believe this. Can't you get your own girl? Did you dye your hair because she thought it was exotic or sexy?
Sugar, chill out, man. You are completely misunderstanding this entire situation, okay?
You know, for the first time, I felt okay about myself because somebody felt good about me. I'm done with this. I'm done with her, and I'm done with you. You know, I might not be able to compete in your natural selection presentation, but I can flatten your blonde ass. Trance like this! You know, for the first time, you made me feel hope. Round the way, girl. Why'd you tease me that way?
我做错了什么？是我不够漂亮吗 ？Harrison John， 谢谢你，试图保护我没有价值的美丽。Lil Babe?
Nice to meet you, Lily.
Oh my God, Lil Babe, what are you doing here?
I came to talk to you, honey. To warn you before it's too late.
Don't worry, I'm practicing my bowling. I'm gonna save you.
Actually, honey, the one you need to save is yourself. You're just like me. You know, hard on the outside and soft in the middle. You put up such a shell, honey. I know you're hurt because you're confused about your sexual identity and don't want to be alone. I know you're hurt because you feel you're not quite
pretty enough to compete.
But you are pretty. Inside, Lily. Where it counts. But if you don't take off your shell, nobody can see the blonde that's within, can they? I want to live, Lily, but I want you to live too.
Look, Suge, I know you got a bad case of the exquisite blues, but you gotta snap out of it, bro. Look, man, we gotta beat these chicks or we're gonna be hanging out with girls with mohawks. That's just not right.
Sorry, bro. The sugar's not sprinkling on the ball lanes tonight.
What was that, Sugar? Well, you better bowl, because next to Miss Glass, you're our only hope. So you stand up, have some damn ding-dongs to get your bowl on.
I really don't think I put my heart into it. By the way, why are you wearing evening gowns?
Wearing holiday collection Mackies will give us that competitive edge.
Yeah, the sequins attract the light. Got it? The light that our flaxen hair used to provide.
Well, good Lord, Brookie, you're whiter than usual, huh? Either you just saw a ghost or you got a D.
I did today in bio, and I didn't deserve that grade, you guys. Which makes me think that maybe I didn't deserve that first A I got.
Oh, yeah, hon, feel your pain. Buck up, because we're bowling for Mohawks here, all right?
Sugar, I'm really sorry about Exquisite.
Those blonde bitches ruin everything.
Let's speak the devils.
You think it'd be all right if I had a drink in front of the kids? I mean, you know, for me, bowling and beer kind of go together.
Are you on edge because you're worried about your promotion at work?
What? No. Well, with hair like this, come on, I'm sure.
Okay, have a beer, but don't you go crazy. Get one for me too, please.
Okay.
Take that 3.
All right, teens, welcome to Caesar Crouton's All-Star Bowl. Tonight's publicity attraction, the Browns versus the Blondes in a showdown of natural selection. Let's bowl and disco!
And welcome back to the end portion of what is so far a tie game between the Browns and the Blondes. The pressure is certainly on for Carmen Ferrara, isn't it, Caesar Croutons?
It certainly is, Vice Principal Calvin Krups. Let's see if Carmen, a Libra, can clean up that spare.
And she's done it just as she's done it all night for her blonde team. Next up for the Browns, Miss Brooke McQueen.
A cheerleader, a homecoming queen, but all that may end now that Brooke is a brunette.
A strike is unlikely based on her thin, delicate wrists, but if that goal is miraculously attained, Brooke would tie her team with the Blondes.
And we have a tie with 2 left to bowl. The final bowler for the Blondes is Lily.
Lily is the worst bowler alive. She hasn't nailed a single pin all night. An embarrassment for herself and the Blondes, wouldn't you say, Caesar?
Yes.
Yes.
But let's see how she does.
Ah, yes. What a surprise. And she has one more time up at bat.
Relax. Shake it off.
She's ready now. This is her final bowl. This is her moment.
Bowling is about vulnerability. It's the only way to win. You just gotta let go.
But if you don't take off your shell, nobody can see the blonde within.
The ball can't soar if you don't.
Our last bowler scheduled for tonight was to be ace bowler Bobby Glass. But word has just reached us that Miss Glass, cursed with a bad case of the boogies, has collapsed from dehydration and is trying to seek medical treatment. In the face of this disco bowling tragedy comes a new final bowler. Sugar Daddy Bernardino.
Although hailed as an expert bowler, Sugar has tanked here tonight, rolling a total of only 9 pins. But all he needs for a Brown victory is to knock over 1 pin and break the tie. Can he do it? Does he have the right stuff?
Let's watch.
And there goes Sugar Daddy Bernardino, not the first bowler to snap from the pressure of this stressful game. One now has to wonder, Caesar Croutons, does the victory go by default to the Blondes?
Sugar.
What, scrub? Hey, why don't you take your woman and go back inside?
You are so wrong about Exquisite. I know it looks weird because with blonde hair, I'm suddenly hot. But she doesn't dig me. She digs you.
All right, if it's the truth, why doesn't Exquisite tell me herself? I'll tell you why. Because you cannot translate a lie.
Sugar, Exquisite has been working on mastering her first English phrase. She wants to know if you please listen.
Big Sugar? I'm very sad. I know now why you ignore me in school. It's because I'm not like blonde girl like those you hang with.
What?
That's crazy.
Though I'm not a natural selection beauty, my heart very pretty with caring for you. You the real deal, guy. Exquisite love sugar. Love sugar long time.
Sugar is back and ready to bowl. 1 pin is all he needs, ladies and gentlemen. 1 pin to taste that sweet bowling victory. Unbelievable.
All my theories are a bust. The universe makes no sense. Now I have to get a mohawk and little babe will be boiled and eaten. Oh, my God, my life could not get any worse.
Jane McPherson, can you hear me? Because I have to come clean with you, Jane, and you, Sam, and Brooke. Now, I told you that I didn't know whether or not I had gotten the promotion, but actually, I found out about it just before we came here tonight. I was passed over because of a bad dye job. But strangely, it was coming here tonight that put a perspective on it for me. It's family that matters. It's not ambition, and it's not hair. Although, oh boy, Jane, you sure do look good as a blonde. Marry me in 3 weeks. Let's just do it. And officially merge these two households. Will you have me?
Yes. Yes, I'll marry you in 3 weeks. Correction, my life did just get worse.
Let this go!
You know, Sam, good for you for going back to your natural brunette color.
I like it. I guess tonight's bowling victory proved that it really is character and a winning spirit that determine our fate, not our hair color. I was wrong.
No, you weren't. Look, you were onto something about our school. And I hate to say it, our society. In fairy tales, blondes always get the edge. I mean, Cinderella, Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty. And I think the same thing happens to me, just because of the way I look, which I don't like.
So you're staying brunette for a while?
What, are you crazy? So look, about this upcoming wedding.
Yeah, there is no way in hell I'm legally becoming your sister.
So we have 3 weeks to stop it, break them up, and get out of each other's lives for good.
3 weeks and counting. You look weird.
All right, Tiny Dancer, your 10 minutes to goodbye are up. Hand over my tasty, delicious prize.
Goodbye, little babe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you should be. Your bowling skills are atrocious.
I'm not sorry. I'm a bad bowler. I'm sorry for the way I treated you, Mary Cherry.
Is this a trick? You trying to butter me up? Because now that I'm blonde again and glamorously hard as nails, I won't be falling for your sob story, Sid Vicious. All right, I give. Why are you sorry?
I'm sorry because it's my hard shell, my armor that's responsible for Lil Babe's death, not you. You're stupid and blonde, and you don't know any better.
Go on, I'm listening.
See, if I had just dropped the hard-ass, don't eat lobster, it's bad routine, and just taken the time to explain to you calmly and rationally why eating something with a mother is outdated and wrong, maybe you would have helped me save Lil Babe instead of cook her.
Lily, that's just so true.
It's funny how now that I took off my shell in front of you and allowed myself to be vulnerable for the first time in a long time, I don't feel that way.
Lily, I proclaim you my friend, my ally against extinction. The bet's off. Lil Babe shall live.
Are you serious? Oh my God, Mary Cherry, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, funny how the lobster could waste so much.
Yeah, she's got a brick's worth.
Have you said your goodbyes?
Yeah.
Okay, then go on out to that whole phone, call FedEx, and let's ship her back to her natural Maine waters. Okay? Oh, you know what, hon? I'll just seal her up for her journey, and then we'll go out for tofu, okay? Now, don't try to kiss me just because you're all mushy now, little Lily.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you out there.
Okay, bye. What a sucker that Lily is. Tofu, my ass that rocks. Lobster's what I crave. And after brushing up on my acting skills just now, lobster is what I'm gonna have. Oh, and you know what, Lil babe? Know 2 things before you meet your maker. I hated the Prince of Tides, and us blondes always win. Always. Oh, well, Mama, I see rigor mortis is set in. Oh, it's gotta hurt a little bit.
Too big and not too big. Chin up, child.